Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I want to talk just slightly about the depths of ridiculous that women will take to defend other women. I've said it before on my channel, no matter the situation, I believe logic, facts, and evidence. And when it pertains to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case, we have seen that in great variety when it comes to Johnny's side. Now, is Johnny Depp perfect? Absolutely not. Nobody is. We are all human. We all have past. But what some fail to realize is that also Amber Heard does. And I have these comments coming in quite regularly at this point, talking about basically the same talking points. There's like 3 different ones. I think they are all the same person on a different alt account, but I can't be sure. But they all do have the same talking points. And you're gonna lose me when you use Wikipedia as a source. I'm just saying, like, if you really want to convince me of something, especially when it has to do with this case, I want to see court documents. I want to see something substantial, not Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. It's absolutely ridiculous. But even so, let's talk about just exactly what is being said. And it's all, like I said, it's all the same talking points. So I'm just going to read from this one. Johnny Depp evidence was born 3 years after he got a divorce, when deep fakes become impersonal. And he could make whatever evidence he desired. Yes, we're going to talk about deep fakes. Google deep fakes. They are undetectable at the moment and will cause false confessions because no one can be 100% sure what happened in the middle of an insult 3 years later. Femicide. So let's talk about this. Deepfakes have become a thing. Actually, there's some really cool videos out there. If you look up Mortal Kombat deepfakes, there's some really neat ones when it comes to like having The Rock or Tony Stark, I can't think of his real name, on there. So yeah, they are. They absolutely are. But you're not going to convince me. You're actually being quite ridiculous. You're taking this believe women thing entirely too far by trying to say that the evidence we have seen literally from a courtroom could possibly be a deep fake. Do you not realize who was in there in the courtroom? She had her lawyer. He had his lawyer. We had a judge. We had a plaintiff. You see what I'm saying? There are people there. This is not manipulated video. None of this evidence is manipulated. And the fact that you're trying so hard to defend somebody really, really says a lot more about you than it does about them. Like, I question you as a person entirely when you go this far. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's also an article. Well, it's not even an article. It's like a copy and paste article that I want to talk about. That this Mandy Cole left, who said literally the exact same thing. Literally the same thing. So it talks about having Asperger's syndrome. How that's relevant, it doesn't make sense. But okay. And talk about how Johnny Depp is a bad person. You lost me when you tried to say, this only works if you're white or you're rich. Quit using the privilege card. Quit using the victim card. Quit using and acting like we don't have substantial evidence that Amber Heard got into these same issues, the same abuse with her ex previously, before Johnny. But you're saying because he got drunk and messed up a hotel room, he is capable of beating somebody. Do you realize the extent you're taking this to? Do you realize you are literally ignoring all of the facts, all of the evidence, basic logic, and going with, I believe women? That's ridiculous. Because when they come out to be liars, which we've seen time and time again, even in this case, you look dumb. You look really dumb. You make all women, you make all victims look dumb. And that's the reason I am so favored to this case, because I don't want to see women And not necessarily women even. It's the victim thing. You can't, what's it called? Victim shame, I guess is the best way to put it. You can't make them feel bad for coming out by having fake accusations and putting them in the limelight instead of real people that actually went through this. So I don't understand how one equates to the other, because it doesn't. Well, then I got a comment literally 5 minutes before I made this video. So, if I can't read, if I can't read, you can't write, honey. I can't believe I typed. This is real. And you don't know how to look up things. Google, you should not be allowed to post. I will not forget you. And I hope Sunday to figure out who you are or how to block you from making content. You want to deplatform me for stating real, true facts. You want to deplatform me because I don't go with your narrative. Not that you would know how to spell narrative, I'm just saying. Perhaps a court order or local law. Go ahead. Try to get a court order and get me shut up. That is fucking ridiculous. But then again, the courts are very biased against women. Really. Look up custody cases and tell me again that the courts are biased against women. You absolutely know nothing real, because the courts aren't biased against women. The courts are absolutely biased for women. 90% of the time, women win in custody cases. No matter what the circumstance. It can be a meth head mother. She's still going to win. You have no idea what you're talking about. And hideous pigs like you only get praise for throwing women who seek justice under the bus. They're not seeking justice. I have never thrown a woman that was actually seeking justice under the bus. I've maybe helped. I have never thrown a woman that way. This woman is not seeking justice. She is seeking advances in her career. She's seeking the limelight. She's seeking attention. And that is why you do this, to undercut all women who do anything good and get a pat on the head. Tell me please, what has she done that's good? I understand she's done some humanitarian work, and that is great. There are selfish reasons for that. Even so, I can ignore them and say that is great. What else has she done that is so great? Like, honestly. And then she leaves a link, okay? Not even kidding. She leaves me a link to a CNN, because I trust CNN so fucking much. CNN is so trustworthy, right? They're not fake at all. They don't have like Trump derangement syndrome so badly. But it says when seeing is no longer believing inside the Pentagon's race against deep fake videos. Here we go again with deep fakes. This is insane to me. You have gone so fucking far in the praising of fake women, of fake trivializing women. I'm shocked that a woman could be this ignorant. I really am. One more comment. This is it, I promise. Here is factual information. And if you can't be bothered to view it, you should never be allowed to post another misogynistic video. Again, with the deplatforming, honey, I have been posting videos for, a year and a half at this point, I would say. You're not going to stop me, nor are you going to make me feel bad for it. I like my channel. I enjoy it. It is my passion for my pastime. It's the one thing I do for myself. You're not going to stop me. Let's take a look at this channel with 12 subscribers, but they are so factual, right? They're going to talk about the Red Hot Chili Peppers in a computer voice. This isn't even a real person willing to put themselves on the line. If you are so willing to put yourself on the line for this woman, use your voice. You're using a computer animated voice. Are you kidding? So it says Jenny beats up coworkers on movie set, and it's nothing. It is, like I said in the beginning, it is he has done stupid shit before. I never denied that. Everybody's done stupid shit before. I was young. I did stupid stuff. But it talks about the gender bias in the legal system. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm sorry. Bullshit. And then it's just a bunch of uploads of other people's content and telling me to protest Hollywood vampires. No, not gonna happen. I love Alice Cooper. Not gonna happen. This is insane. If you are a woman reading this or listening to this video, don't take it this far. Believe real women. Believe real women for, facts, truth, evidence. Don't just believe every single person that says something. If you look at colleges right now, it's bad. A woman can literally be on the other side of campus, say some man raped me on the other side of campus, and get them kicked out, scholarships, everything. We have gotten to a problem in our society where women's word is above the law, and it makes no sense. I actually read an article about a man that had proof he was innocent and he still lost all of his scholarship. He was still expelled. Like, there's something wrong with you if you are truly going to believe it to this extent. I would not doubt that you have some kind of mental instability, because everybody should at some point look, whatever gender it is, and realize that there are going to be radicals, there are going to be liars, there are going to be terrible people. I have a feeling that you're probably in that group. Even so, this is insane to me. This is just insane. Let me know what you guys think. This is crazy. It really is. People have gone way too far. Anyways, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.